Good morning. My name is Michelle Evangelista. My story begins quite different from Jeremiah. My parents provided me all the things I needed to be successful. In fact, probably like most parents, they had big dreams for me. It involved going to college, getting a good job, and achieving all the things they did. It involved, I'm sorry, it's my tears. You see, my parents immigrated from the Philippines, and although they worked really hard to provide me a good life and give my brothers, they didn't have the opportunity for a for a higher education. This is why they wanted for me. So they sheltered me and pushed me to study and plan out my life. But I wanted independence. I wanted to hang out with friends, stay out, and be free to do what I wanted with no rules. No matter how strict my parents were, I rebelled even more. And at the age of 13, I was smoking pot and drinking and hanging around with the wrong crowds. My parents, especially my mom, worried about me constantly, trying everything to stop this train wreck from happening. This included sending me to the Philippines, to Indiana, to my family members there, and so on. But nothing worked. And my parents' worst fears became true. I didn't finish high school. I became addicted to meth. I spent time in and out of jail and eventually was homeless, living on the streets. The only fear that didn't come true is I wasn't successful in trying to kill myself. I felt hopeless, I felt lost, and it seemed like no one understood me. But God had other plans for me. So after 13 years of being addicted to meth, I went into a drug rehab, and I got clean. This is where I began my journey back to the woman that God wanted me to be. I was blessed to enter Volunteers of America, the Mather Community Campus, in November of 2016. You might recognize me. I'm the woman in the video who was crying on the street. But today the tears I shed are those of joy, relief, and gratitude. Because of Volunteers of America, I have a chance to become a productive, self-supporting member of society. They give individuals like me the opportunity and the tools to overcome homelessness and become employed, so we can support ourselves. In addition to the classes and internship opportunities, I found my passion, and that is to be in leadership. I serve on the Leadership Council at Mather, where I can be a positive role model for other students, problem solve, and be a voice to others. You see, at Mather, we support each other, and we hold each other accountable. I thank God for the program every day, because it is a blessing that we have, and we don't want to waste any time or 1 minute, because it's very precious to us. They gave me my self-esteem and my dignity, and a life my parents can be proud of. At the end of the month, I will have my high school diploma. So, at 50 years old, you might think it's not a big accomplishment, but for me, my parents, and God, it's huge. This tells me and my future employers that I am worthy to be hired, and did I tell you I got an A+ in algebra? My goal is to get a job with a company where I can shine, perhaps in an administrative position. I don't know what the future holds, but I do know it will be awesome. Because of Volunteers of America, I have the blueprint to become employed, and with employment, I will be able to support myself and give back to a community that gave me so much. So thank you, Volunteers of America. Thank you, Mather Community Campus. You've changed my life in so many ways. Thank you.